Hey, what's going on, everyone? Here I had a game. Let me reduce my volume here. Okay, so here I had a game with Ricky, and it ended up being a bad game. The first reason is, like even though if you look at my Ricky match, I rarely lose the game. Uh, like I have like 18 wins out of like when I play 20 games, I only have two losses playing Ricky. But other people don't know, like I have higher success rate with Ricky. And then here I started a game. In the beginning this guy started to complain, very nice carry, like in irony way, this guy Omni Knight. So I know the guy from the start. Then he started to teach me, like, look at your last hit, deny, even though I'm doing a good job. This guy started to blame me and everything. So I couldn't handle after a while, and I had to mute him. Then like I had a good time, in the beginning when he was doing that, I was dying three times and I had like one kill only. After I muted him, I started getting kills. But another bad thing happened. This guy picked the CK offlane. He picked it first pick, and went to offlane, and then built the item carry items. He's not tanky and he dies immediately. 12 time dead. He fit Juggernaut and ruined the game. And also, this guy toxic and left the lane. I had to be alone, and there are three heroes in my lane. I had to leave lane early and had to farm in jungle, and my farming is not very high, so I cannot destroy enemy team. Like if I had the chance to at least hold on until I get the this is only I need only farm until I get the diffusal blade. Once I get the diffusal blade and board, I just started going hunting them, and that's how I win a lot of games. Like I had like with Ricky last time I had like 9 win streak. So here, like if you overview my, like I can actually show that. If you look at the stats, yeah, 8 win streak, but this is not accurate. Like I had like 9 or 10 something, 9 something, but I don't know why it's showing like this. Um, so I had that, and I still, even though I'm doing good with my hero, I still lose some games because of these crazy things. One of the thing is, negative things, and I would say, if somebody is saying too much critical toward you, muting is the best idea, because once I muted him, I feel peace of mind and I started focus on farming. I did good job after muting this guy, because if they're talking negatively, that's gonna bring the whole game down for you. You're not even gonna process very well. Okay, so here some guy asked the same question on Reddit. Let's look at it. How do you cope with toxic teammates? Even if they muted, they can keep harassing you. Yesterday I lost it once again. My mid with Park, Sadofian Guardian 5. My lane didn't go too great. Around level 4 Sadofian could outfarm me easily. Then support start harassing me. He repeatedly pinged me my first item. Yeah, same thing happened to me today. He, like, this guy started pinging me for last hit and denies. I was devastated. Like I usually get higher last hit than average because I watch my last hit on Dota Plus, so it shows like averagely what's last. Like my one is always green. Like I do better than that. Like I always 30 last hit ahead of than what people usually get. So I know I am doing a good job, but this guy keep telling me that focus on last hit, denies and stuff. I get irritated, you know. And same thing that happened to this guy. Then he used to love the heroism. Within next 10 minutes, he stole with his nose. Parts. He stole the creepway, took the illusion, first item, and then I dropped my first item on the ground, denied it. I proceeded to play normal with half of my net worth, filled anger and regret. Yeah, some people cannot handle, like even my one of my friend, if somebody is harassing like that, he literally destroy every item and started feeding the enemy team, lose the game. I wouldn't do that because I still want to win, because after I'm done with the game, I'm the one still losing the MMR, and those guys, I don't know whether I will meet them again or not. Like those guys gonna go away. So that one moment we shouldn't just, we should still focus on winning the game, right? um, okay. And then let's look at this. Well, first of all, this one has highest likes upwards, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, 9 upwards, and this one has 25 upwards. Okay, I'm gonna read the comment with higher upwards because those are the things that most people connect with. Okay, so I think the 25 is the highest one. I'm gonna go and read the one. Okay, here. You're worse than the other person. They grieved you in several minor ways. So you grieve three people who did nothing to you in a game losing way. Yeah, like just because this one guy is being negative toward you doesn't mean, like once I muted him, other three are quiet. They don't say anything. These three people are very nice until the end, and this is the only guy. So just because of this one guy, we shouldn't throw the other four guys. You know, like even I had games like that. Like some of my team member is mean to the other guy, and the other guy started feeding, and that pisses off all the other three people, and we are like, what we do wrong? Like only for that guy, he's losing the game, right? So you have to look at these other three guys. These three guys are good, and this is the only bad guy. Um, and inconvenience is being treated like a crab isn't justification for escalating and throwing the game. Mute and ignore people who have nothing constructive to say. Then try to win. You're mentally weak. Okay, yeah. Then try to win, and he also literally loses mind. Okay, yeah. Like I'm gonna just look at the top three comments because there are too much. I don't want to go through all of them. And there's another one with 11 upwards. You are absolutely right. Everything you said was true, and you did it in the rudest possible way, guaranteeing that Ob won't consider a word of it. You can Ob mean original poster won't consider a word of it. You can say everything you had to say without calling someone mentally weak, degenerate. Yeah, this last one, that's so mean to say to someone. So don't be that guy. Okay, that's right. Okay, let's look at the 9 likes, the comments with 9 upwards. Well, first of all, didn't think need to be saying, but grieving game back is probably the last thing you wanna do. You're becoming as bad as, if not worse than him by destroying your item. Secondly, the way I deal with it is remembering that in the end, what matters is winning. After the game, I will never interact with the other person again. The same way I say again, and the only thing that matters is winning. But how does that help? Won't you just tilt more because they are making winning harder? Well, maybe for some people, but for me, it makes me remember that these are my options. Ignore it and try to win the game despite them, as they may be doing some shit and making it harder, but at least it's only one person. Argue back because I'm pissed, which achieves nothing because if they are harassing, it's because nothing. I say we'll make them stop. So yeah, like I notice one thing that whenever people are being negative toward you, and if you don't talk anything, they will just uh, like switch their mind to some other person, like some other teammates, so you can play your game. But if you start talking, like the mistake I made is, like he said, nice carry pick, and I say, you will see, you will see, and he said okay, and that comment actually made him pissed because I'm about to show him that I'm a good tricky player, but that makes people pissed, so that's why he wanted to bring me down, and he was continuously like pointing things out. So that went out of hand, so I had to literally mute him. But I prefer, not to talk. I shouldn't even have said you see. I should have just say silent, so he wouldn't have talked too much. This will in turn make it so they type more, meaning they focus less on game, and type more, focusing on less on game, being distracted, and it's mentally draining too. Now we have two people doing jack seat instead of one because I'm too busy arguing with the other guy to think of a decent play to make actually win the game. Might not work for you, but this basically means to me, while it sucks not arguing back, it would suck more losing. So maybe as well ignore the fucker to the best of my capabilities and focus on winning them. Yeah, this is the best one. Best one. I don't like if somebody is being like mean, rude, or anything. Just don't talk at all. Just be silent. That's best one. Instead of even muting them, muting them still doesn't solve the problem. If you say silent, you can actually see what the guy is doing actually. That also necessary. Okay, that's it, guys. And if you are dealing with these kind of negative people, what you do, put it in the comment section so we can see. Thanks for watching. See you guys in my next video.